day 2 of the Louisville Antique and Toy Mall here in Louisville, Kentucky. This is day 2, right? Day 2. I'm gonna go in. I did come in yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't record because when I was going over my video for day 1, I missed so much stuff. So I went back yesterday just to kind of look and kind of get an idea of what I want to get, what I missed. So today it's just going to be really highlighting those items and maybe going to Elite Collectibles next door. And there's a comic shop. And there's a slot car racing road course thing over here, which is pretty cool. I'm not into it, but that's pretty sweet. So all of this is in this shopping center behind me. Pretty nuts, like I said. So let's go. Day 2, Antique Toy Mall.
Alright, so yesterday I came by this booth and they had this Ewok for $2. I don't know if that is from the cartoon or the Play School set or the vintage. No, it's definitely not the vintage. But for $2, I'm willing to take the chance. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him up. And as you can see, they have the Mobat here complete. And then the Wolverine here complete, which is awesome. And then there's the vintage Tauntaun and a bunch of random Star Wars G.I. Joe figures. And then here's a bunch of Spawn. A bunch of Spawn. And then up here you have the headquarters, which is amazing. Very cool piece. And then here's some comics over here. I saw they have the #1 Jim Lee X-Men. Some of the variants, which is pretty cool. Very tempting. Alright, in this case it's filled with NECA goodness. There's so much of it. So you got like 3 rows of all these guys, which is awesome. And over here, here's another case of like older NECAs. Very cool. And some McFarlane. There's some Hellraiser. And there's some newer stuff too down there. This Batman case is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe, but it doesn't come to mind. That's $20. And then we have the Batman lunchbox back there for $10, which is pretty sick. And here's some just random figures in here. Bunch of randomness. And that's cool, that collector's kit. Very cool. Bunch of Batman. This is a pretty cool booth right here. That guy is awesome. And there's Apocalypse chilling back there. And there's some MOTU, some Filmation. Let's see what we got. We got, what is it? 50 for Manny Faces. Pretty good deal. It's not 30 like Cincy got it for, but you know, still a good deal. And then here's some legends and wrestlers. This case is like Crample. Predator. Another Predator. I see these prints for like $10, like a Barbarian style Conan. They are awesome. It's just I can't get all that stuff back to Texas. It's gonna be hard enough. There's a bag of turtles for $10. That's not bad. Let's see what else we're looking at. Here's some pops. There's a bunch of pops in here. Let's see what we got. This is for you pop guys. I mean, they got some pretty decent ones, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Ones I haven't seen in a while. For sure. This Ready Ranger set is pretty freaking sweet. That's way before my time, but still cool to see. Here's a bunch of turtles. Let me see if there's any ones that are sticking out. No, not really. Pretty common. That's cool to see. And it's over here. Lords of the Rings. There's some dinosaurs. And this booth is awesome. They have a bunch of those old school storybooks. And I do not have that Gremlins one, and it's $3. And I see the other ones in there too. I might have to come back and look at that.
But here's just a bunch of comics.
There's Sabrina. If you seen this show on Netflix, let me know down below. I started it. It's pretty insane. They have the SH Figure Arts Michael Jackson, which is pretty sweet. I think Rube is looking for that one, I'm pretty sure. Here's a case full of, I think these are G.I. Joes, maybe? Maybe they're just 12-inch military figures, but my buddy Boston Mike, here you go, man. Here you go. There's a little taste of that for you. I know that's your thing. And this booth has some pretty cool things in here. Real squirming bugs. Pretty sweet. Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees. He's freaking awesome. He's numbered. Very cool. There's a Harley. And there's a big boy. You got the Sky Striker right here. Cobra hydrofoil, which is awesome. Very good looking piece. And they got the Slave one right there, which I need that box. They got these Monsters Unleashed magazines or comics. They are freaking awesome. I got this one that I really like. I like the cover to that. Very cool. Loving that. It is only $28. Welcome Beer Lightworks, 1978. Freaking Tapper Light. I'm seriously freaking out right now. This is the coolest freaking thing I've seen since I've been here, and it's only $28. This is going home with me. Alright guys, now I'm heading into Elite Toys and Collectibles, and this is next door to the Antique Mall, so I'm going to see what they got. I have like 20 minutes to kill, so let's go check it out. Really cool Bebop and Godzilla. This is Inhumanoids. Very cool. Some D&D. Alright, there's a Millennium Falcon. That is pretty sweet. That is signed. Well, looks like, yeah, Peter Mayhew. Wow. That's the Boba Fett. That's crazy. Lando. Billy D. Wow. Then they have the Death Star Space Station. Just a bunch of these boxed Star Wars figures. Freaking awesome. Here's a bunch of Star Wars figures. We have a ton. I don't even know where to start. And there's more down here. And more. So much. Then you got these wrestling figures, and they're all signed, which is very cool to see. There's just a ton of them. They're all signed. And then up there you got some Godzilla figs, which I cannot reach. And then there's some Power Ranger stuff. More Rangers, and more. What's going on, guys? So welcome to my haul portion of this video. So I am in my hotel room, as you can see, and I'm going to show you what I picked up from the Louisville Antique and Toy Mall. And I also went into Elite Collectibles, as you saw. I was running out of time, so I didn't pick up anything in there, but I am going to go back. It was an awesome store, so if you're in the area, definitely check it out. So you're probably saying to yourselves, I bet you picked up a lot of MOTU classics or a bunch of legends, and actually I didn't pick up either or, neither one of them. So when I hunt, even though I collect both of those lines, going into a place like this, especially like a vintage place,
I try to find the obscure things that I've, one, never seen, or two, has an amazing deal and I just can't pass up. So that's what I did with this. Picked up this Ewok for $2 right there. Pretty sweet. So I have the Ewok set. So even though this is not vintage, it's still $2 for an Ewok. Like, can't pass that up. The second thing I got was a MOTU vintage. I got the Night Stalker for $2, which was a great deal. It is a little rough, it needs some cleaning, but that's okay for $2, like all day long. I can do that. And keep in mind, I'm going to be here for a few more weeks, so I'm going to go back and forth to this antique mall because there's just so much. Going back through my video, I saw so much more stuff I want to pick up. But the last thing that I got, this blew my mind. So you saw it in the last clip of the antique mall before Elite Collectibles. I've never seen this before, and it is the 1978 Tapper freaking beer light. So this thing is freaking incredible. One, I love Tapper. Two, I love beer. Beer is good for guys. And then it works still. So this thing is incredible, and I got it for $28. Now this piece is rather big, so it's going to be interesting trying to get it home, but I had to have this. When I saw this, I freaked out because this is something you only see on like the freaking Game Chasers or something, where they pull out these crazy collectibles and deals. So I was able to get this and secure it. I am super happy with this. Slightly creepy, yeah, but I can give them a good clean over and then put them in my game and toy room is where he's gonna go. So Tapper 1978 vintage lamp. I'm super stoked. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. This was a amazing hunt. One of the coolest places I've ever been to on a hunt, period. So if you're in the area, look up Louisville Antique and Toy Mall and then Elite Collectibles, and I'm going to be going back to both. So I might have some more footage of that later on, but in the next week I'm going to hit up, I think it's Toy Crazy Collectibles or something like that in Louisville, so I'm going to check that place out, so stay tuned for that. Guys, I will see you around. Peace.